We are live here. We're live, yes. And waiting to see if we got a number here on the chat. It says 0, and that's a good thing to start with. 0 is always good. That means it's reset probably. It might still be tracking. Are we live? We're live. Okay. Okay, Debbie. Debbie's like always first. So I'm going to be trimming some of this bud right here. Got from my new neighbor. He is a very nice guy. I really like him. And anyway, we had a fence that was down between our property. And I helped him fix the fence today. And we're going to put a gate in there so we can go between the two properties, which is really cool. And he was showing me around his lot, and we were talking about we had all kinds of conversations and shit. And he had some bud that he grew last year, and he hooked me up. Purple punch right here. This is the purple punch, and I'm trimming it right now, trimming the leaves off of it. Not going to take long at all to get this thing trimmed up. So you guys will get a really good idea of what this bud looks like. We were out in the sunshine, him and I held this bud up in the sun, and it is covered with fucking trichomes. Covered. She got down, but she never got time to make it through the night. She gonna make it through the night. Mama always told me not to look at the eye when the other turns to the sun. I don't know what the fuck he says right there. But mama, that's where the fun is. That line does not make sense at all. I don't even know why he wrote it like that. I mean, why didn't he just write it so it made sense? You know, he could have said, Mama always told me not to look directly into the sun with my eyes or something. He could have come up with something better than that. Hey, Slavnian. Hey, Kathy. All right, still going with the stoners thing, huh, Slavnian? Huh. That's too bad. Really hoped you were gonna grow past that shit, son. Calling yourself a stoner. So negative. You should have more pride in yourself, brother. Take more pride in your cannabis and your cannabis movement. You know? Stoner is so fucking negative, and it's so fucking played out. You know, by people who just don't get it. Every time you come in here, man, that's what I think about you. I say, wow, there's that guy, Slavnian, he just refuses to fucking get it. There's that guy. He just refuses to get it. That's funny. I have this name because my government lol. I don't care. I don't care what your fucking government is. Okay? Look. Stoners is negative. Okay? It's relatable to somebody who sits on the fucking couch all day and doesn't accomplish or achieve anything, doesn't help anybody. Hey man, I don't give a fuck about your government. I'm not talking about your government. I'm talking about you and the way you represent yourself and the way you choose to represent cannabis. I'm not talking about your government. Fuck your government. Who gives a fuck about your government? You know, you don't like your government? Start calling it cannabis. You know, your government wants you to call yourself a stoner, bro. Trust me. Your government likes that you call yourself a stoner. Your government thinks you're a fucking loser. And you're calling yourself a fucking loser. You understand that? You're not offending them. You're just hurting yourself. You know, when are you going to fucking realize that, bro? It's a negative term. You know, there's nothing fucking funny. Don't you fucking lol at me when I'm having a serious conversation with you about that shit. Seriously, bro. You're just, you know, you're this fucking close. I've tried to give you week after week after week after week of time to think about this shit, and it just doesn't seem to get through to you. It doesn't get through to you. You know? Why is it so hard for you to fucking to comprehend that? You've got a fucking excuse for it every time I bring it up. And it's always a dumb excuse. You don't want this, bud. You don't want this. It's just buds. Rogan's here like he wants to eat this shit. Hey, Brian, what's up, son? I'm not pissed off. I'm just trying to make a point to this guy. And I'm just wondering how long it takes to get a point across to somebody. You know, you mention it, you're casual. You mention it again, you're casual. You mention it again, you're casual. You mention it again, you get an excuse. You mention it again, you get an excuse. You mention it again, you get another dumb excuse. Oh, I have this name for my government. What? What? So your government is forcing you to disparage yourself? What? It doesn't even fucking make sense. You should consider it. I'm not telling you need to change, but Slavnian, you should stop referring to yourself as a stoner, man. It's detrimental to the movement, man. It's not positive. And if there's, yeah, it's like what Aaron I just said. You might as well just call yourself a pothead. You know, you're not attracting people to your movement. You're not bringing them in. You're not including people. You're excluding people. People don't want to be considered a stoner. It's negative, man. It sounds dirty. It sounds disgusting, and it sounds dumb. You know, call yourself a cannabis user, and people are going to be like, oh, yeah, I want to use cannabis too. You get to use cannabis? What, and you're not a stoner? You mean there's not some negative fucking persona attached to it? No, I'm not calling myself a stoner anymore. Pothead is better. I think stoner and pothead are the exact same thing, buddy. I think stoner and pothead are the exact same thing. They're negative. They make you look bad. They make me look bad when you're on my live stream. All right? You know, me allowing someone to be on my live stream with the name Stoner makes people think that name's okay. I don't think it's okay. Okay, I think it's fucking stupid, and it puts the movement down. Anybody waking up to all the fear-mongering that has voluntarily shut down the free world, Ed, suck my dick. You're a fucking idiot. This is not fear-mongering, bro. There's 2 million cases around the world. All right, you fucking idiot. Why don't you go run around, dude? You go spread yourself around, all right, and see how that does for you. Fuck off, and stay the fuck off my live stream. You weren't missed, trust me. God, people are so fucking dumb. I mean, even the President of the United States, Donald Trump, who has everything to lose over this thing. Thank you, Slavnian. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. I really do. And I'm glad that you're finally listening to me about this. I really am. You know, I've brought it up so many times. Is when I bring it up, finally, I'm getting frustrated. And people are like, oh, why is he so pissed off? I'm not pissed off. I'm just trying to get through to somebody, guys. I'm just trying to make a point to somebody. And I want to be passionate about it so he'll finally listen to me and it'll make sense. And other people chime in and say, yeah, that makes sense. What Nay just said makes sense. It is a negative term. And when he's letting that guy on here calling himself Stoner, and then I have to talk to you and act like I'm your friend and blah, blah, blah. Hey, what's up, Slavnian? Never use the word stoners. It's a pain in the ass. It's like if I let somebody come in here call themselves Pothead or Marijuana Mike or fucking Reefer Ronnie or whatever the fuck. You know that guy comes in, Reefer Sutherland? I finally told him. I'm like, dude, I'm not letting you fucking come in here with that name anymore. It's done. The whole Reefer thing, it fucking ends right now. And if you don't like it too fucking bad, oh, I like that name. Yeah, I'm sure you do, and I don't give a fuck. You know, I understand that it's got nothing to do with you know, trying to put down the cannabis movement, but unfortunately, the word reefer does. You know? That's awesome. I finally got through to him. I hope so, man. I hope I got through to him. I hope so. We'll see. You know, because I've been pitching that at him for a very long time, and he just chooses to ignore me. Finally, you guys started chiming in, and you guys, that helps so much when you back me up. Thank you for that. You know, let him know, man. Let him know why. Let him know it's just fucking, it's pissing us off. Let him know why we have a problem with it. You know, this is why. This is the whole reason why, and it's a really good reason. You know, it's a really good reason. Okay, so I wanted this to be nice and trimmed before I showed it to you. Hopefully we'll get a... Oh, there we go. Look at this. This is my neighbor's purple punch. Look at that. He just gave it to me. So cool. Okay. Poor cannabis etiquette. No, it's just somebody's name was something stoner, and I don't like the word stoner, and I'm asking him to consider changing the name, you know, because it's so offensive, and he comes in here all the time, and it's just not helping the movement. And I don't want people to think that it's acceptable. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable terminology anymore. We're not going to put up with it anymore. You know, it's time we grow up, and it's time people start finding out about cannabis and stop this stigma that these stupid words like pot and weed and marijuana and reefer and dope and stoner and pothead, you know, and all of this shit keeps people from realizing the truth. Here's the truth. Pothead's not the truth. Stoner is not the truth. Look at me. Do you know what I did today? I fucking busted my ass all day today. And I'm still smoking cannabis all day. I've been up all day with this dog down in my grow, helping my neighbor repair a fence, do all kinds of shit, man. Fucking, I'm busy, man. You know, that's not a stoner. I'm not sitting here playing video games all day, eating fucking, you know, Doritos and Netflixing all fucking day. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm active, man. You don't believe it? Look at my fucking belly. I know I'm not in shape and I'm fat, but you know how much weight I've fucking lost? A lot. I couldn't have done this fucking 5 years ago. It would have been so embarrassing. I'm actually kind of proud of all this. I know I got a little bit of thing going on here, but if you guys could have seen me fucking 5 years ago, you would have been like, damn, that motherfucker's lost some goddamn weight. I have. I've lost a lot of weight. And I'm feeling better than I ever have. Makes cannabis seem like a negative. So understand, man. I know we're not going to get laws. I don't want fucking laws passed. I always say no law regarding cannabis. I just want people to fucking respect it and learn about it and understand they have access to it. You know, I'm talking to my neighbor. He's an incredible grower. This shit looks fucking great. It smells so dank. He grew it last year, and the smell on this shit is incredible. I could smell it from my quad. It was on the quad. I could smell it on the quad from 10 feet away. Okay, that's how strong this stuff smells. This is Sherbet right here. Let me just tell you this. He doesn't know a lot about concentrates and things like that. He doesn't know a lot about pain oils. He's experimenting with it and he's learning about it, but he doesn't have that knowledge that you get when you're watching somebody, you're networking and you're learning and you're studying and you're watching somebody who's always doing it. We need more people like him who can grow like this to learn about this. And if, you know, you keep calling yourself pothead, smoking your weed, and he's going to go smoke his pot, he's going to smoke his weed. He's not interested. You know, it's not going to fucking interest him. You say, hey, we've got a cannabis community. What? What's that? That's on the internet, man. It's a whole group of people. We've all decided to start calling it cannabis because we want to make people more aware of what it is and how the government's been lying to us since the 1930s, the late 1920s about cannabis and hiding it from us and hoarding it. And right on, Renben. I appreciate you, buddy. Why they call it pot? It's from Spanish origin for steeping buds in some kind of tea. Spanish origin. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. John, I don't know you, and I don't know where you got that information from, and I don't know why you think you know where the word pot comes from. I've never heard that before. But like I said, dude, I don't know you. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You know, all I know is it's disparaging. It's a put down. It sounds like shit. You know, when people take a shit on the pot and then you refer to this as pot, yeah, it's negative. I don't care where the fucking word came from originally. It's fucking negative. Stop fucking saying it. You sound like a fucking idiot, especially when you refer to yourselves as a pothead. You sound like an idiot. Pot. Say it a few times. Pot. I smoke pot. I like pot. Really? Pot? What is that? Pot. You cook in a pot? What? It doesn't even fucking make sense. You know? So we're trying to reach, as my friend says, Nick 420, California, a higher standard here. And, you know, that higher standard involves the way cannabis appears. It's presence. You know? It's always around. We like to call it pot, weed, dope, marijuana, reefer. Why? Because we've been indoctrinated to think that those are cool words to call it. But it's really cannabis. And you don't like that word because it doesn't sound as cool. You know what's cool? Getting more people access to cannabis. That's what's fucking cool. You know what's not cool? You thinking that a fucking word makes you cool. That's what's not cool. Words don't make you cool. You know, helping other people, like going out and helping your neighbor build a fence, that makes you cool. You know, your neighbor giving you bud, that makes him cool. You understand the difference? You know, calling it pot, that doesn't make you cool. That makes you a fucking idiot. It makes you uneducated. It makes you somebody who doesn't understand it completely. And it definitely makes you someone who does not know how to respect something by calling it what it is. So this is, no, I'm just starting. This is just starting the review right now. This is the Sherbet, right? And I'm just going to trim this one right here so you guys can see. I'm not going to spend a lot of time trimming. This was completely untrimmed when I got it. Now, his outdoors are more tricky than mine, but the buds aren't as dense. It's an interesting difference. I'd like to find out why. You know, I'd like to find out why mine are definitely denser, but his are definitely more tricky. And get the best of both of those, you know, dense and tricky. But I don't know what kind of nutrients he's using. I don't know anything about his grow tech. We talked about compost. He said he's going to start composting, but this was not grown with compost. You asked why they call it pot a couple of days ago. John Besser. John Besser. Do I know you, John? Personally? Yeah, I'm just going to block you because I don't know who you are. I'm just going to block you. I have no idea. I don't like it when people call me neighbor. It's fucking weird. Send one of my buddies a text. We'll see who answers that. All right. During release, high road, straight Durban, Sativa, Morocco, Amsterdam. Fikri as. What's up, Fikri as? It's an interesting name. Cali fruit would have been frosty. What's up, Nate? Eli. Hey, Eli, what's up? Oh, it's my buddy. Okay, all right. Oh, all right. That's funny. That's my buddy. I knew I was going to get you one of these days. Ah. All right. So my buddy John, who I do know, claims that this word pot comes from Spanish. How the fuck did you find that out? What they have the god? It's a slang word. Who does the fucking the origins of slang? I don't know, but I'm gonna Google that shit and try to find out myself. Wow, you are right. From the 1930s. The word came into use in America in the late 1930s. Right, right. Right when they were trying to ban it, because of course it sounded like shit. And he's right. They did take the word from Potigyoya, Patigaya, I guess, or Patagoya, that came from Potacion de Goya, a wine or brandy in which marijuana buds have been steeped. It literally means the drink of grief. Interesting, John. Thank you for bringing that to the show. And once again, I don't give a fuck where that word came from. It sounds like shit. I would never refer to myself as a pothead. I would never refer to cannabis as pot. I will only call it cannabis. But thank you, John. Thanks for explaining that to me. Where it came from. I don't give a fuck where it came from. You know what I mean? It sounds like I took a shit on the pot. You know, I took a shit on the pot. You still want to smoke it? You know? It sounds like something you took a shit on. I took a shit on the pot. Hey, don't sit on the pot for too long. You know, a toilet? You're gonna refer to cannabis as a fucking toilet? How long have they been referring to a toilet as the pot, I wonder? Probably since the fucking 1800s. I wouldn't be surprised. You know? Oh yeah, let's refer to the cannabis as the same thing as what we sit on when we take a shit. You know? Oh, but it comes from this wine from the Spanish. Yeah, it says pot. So we're not going to call it all those other cool words. We're going to call it pot. Right? I wonder why. I wonder why that word. Because they're trying to degrade it. They're trying to put it down. And in the 1930s, they were the worst at putting it down. That's when it was the worst. We've just been riding that wave since 1937. But when they came up with that fucking word pot and they Americanized it, they were doing it because they wanted to put the movement down. They wanted to put cannabis down. They wanted to use another word that was negative that people would start using and latch onto so it would bring cannabis down. So, once again, doesn't matter where these fucking words come from. They're negative. They were all brought here to put the movement down. And you want to call it the right word, call it cannabis. That's all. Call it cannabis. I never call it but cannabis unless I was a teen. Bud? What? Reefer madness. Eating pizza. 410. God damn it. Iceman was here just in time, and I've got to do the strain review. Okay, so We'll do the purple punch first. He said it is a nighttime strain. So I'll get the feel of that one. Maybe. I'm always worried I'm going to break the glass when I do that. Apologies to my friend John. John, sorry about that, buddy. I had no idea that was you. He's a good friend. He's a very good friend. He's actually been on the show before. He's actually sat right there and been on the show before. Haven't you, John? All right, Roger. Happy 710. Yes, Purple Punch. Man, this stuff is sticky and hydrated really well, man. He kept this shit really fucking. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to ask him about this. I got some things to learn from this guy. This stuff is just really, really sticky. All right, let's see how smooth it is, though. Okay, that's the. Oh, it smells really good. All right, here we go. No longer going to cannabis. Cannabisism, tisms for all. This is from A.K.Aaron, my neighbor. A.K.Aaron, son. That's a serious fucking name right there. Serious nickname right there. A.K.Aaron. You don't fuck around with somebody named A.K.Aaron. All right, no longer going to cannabis. Cannabisism, tisms for all. Shouts out to Aaron. Thank you, brother, and cheers, guys. It's smooth. It is smooth. Doesn't hurt. Let's see how it exhales. He's got some crazy fucking flavor. That's fucking way over 5 out of 5. This is some of the best bud I've ever smoked. This shit is fucking crazy. Holy shit. Jonathan, right on, buddy. Jonathan, right on. I want you to know I read that entire article, the entire paragraph, and yeah. I mean, are you able to purchase the paint oil from me? Let me know. If you're not, I understand. I'll look at that. But thank you for all of that, buddy. No, this stuff was smooth. This stuff is like some of the best cannabis I've ever smoked in my entire life. This guy should probably be working for a big farm, you know? He's really good at what he does. Dude, I can't remember. Let me see. It was my friend, David, that I got some birthday cake, and I think it was birthday cake and wedding cake from him. Remember that review? That shit was like this. It's like the best of the best. This is okay, now that was the purple punch. This is the purple. I want you guys to really be able to see it. Here's the purple punch. Hold on. So that's the purple punch. What's the best for pain? Trini pain oil. That's what you need, Trini pain oil. And now this is the sherbet that I haven't tried yet. Oh my God. Look at that, guys. Wait, I've got it backwards. This is the purple punch, guys. I was showing you the sherbet. This is sherbet, and I smoked sherbet. My bad. This is the purple punch. My bad. This is the purple punch, guys. I got it backwards. I'm so sorry. 5 out of 5 on that sherbet. Here's the purple punch, and I have not smoked it yet. Outdoor. Pure sunlight. Jonathan, thanks, buddy. So, yeah, man, I don't think my buds look that frosty. You know? That is fucking amazing. But, you know, I grow old school strains. I don't grow the new shit. This new shit is fucking off the hook. It is crazy, man. All right, so I smoked the sherbet. I'm very happy with that. Once again, this is it. This is the sherbet. All right, I was saying it was purple punch. It's the sherbet. 5 out of 5. Some of the best shit I've ever smoked in my entire life. This is the purple punch. This is what I'm going to smoke now. Wait, let me clean this bowl out. Perfect. Just ash. Okay. Expando. Yeah, it was nuggy enough to expand when I broke it open. Wow, the smell is crazy. I'm just smelling my fingers. The purple punch kind of smells like Fruit Loops. Purple punch smells like Fruit Loops cereal. All right, here we go. No law regarding cannabis. It is 4:20 in 10 seconds. I love the way this works out. Cannabisism, tisms for all. Please smoke along with me for 4:20. Let's turn the AC off so we can get some badass smoke rings. Cheers, guys. Thank you, A.K.Aaron. Smooth. Wow. That is really, really good. My neighbor's fucking, he's got that shit going off. He's got it going on. He's fucking, dude, he's on his game. That motherfucker knows what's up. You know, everybody around here grows, but not everybody is a fantastic grower. He's a fantastic grower. This shit proves it right here. And he wasn't even happy with this grow. He said, you know, he had problems with it. It wasn't the way he wanted it to be. You know, this year his grow is going to be fucking amazing. I need to talk to him. He says he's already got his clones. Because I told him, I was like, I got trees, bro. You know, I got to give Dino one. If Aaron, I'd love it if Aaron would take one and grow it out. The Jack Hair, he's familiar with the strain. Um, but man, this shit is fucking trikey. I don't ever answer that phone. No, it's smooth. There's no coughing. It's really smooth. I didn't do giant bong rip either. I mean, I just doing a I'm doing a small amount, so I'd probably cough if I took a bigger hit. Yeah, the purple punch is it's really heavy. It's relaxing. It's like it silences me. You know. Let's get back on the sherbet. I mean, they're both 5 out of 5, and that's a nighttime strain right there. I told him I'm gonna squish some of this for him and bring it back. This is guy told him it's gonna squish out a massive amount of oil. I don't want to smoke it all. Um, I think I've got enough to squish though. Is the ash white? I don't know. You tell me. How white is that? Let me go check that phone really fast. Oh, what the fuck? Oh boy, man, I'm beat up from working today, man. I fucking just about strained every goddamn muscle in my body today. We were putting up a fence, and I was using the quad. You know, on this mountain, when you're doing shit with the quad, it's tricky. You have to adjust your weight so the thing doesn't roll on you, and it's painful, man. You know, fucking pain. I feel it everywhere. I feel it in my legs. I feel it in my butt. I feel it in my back. Jesus fucking Christ! This thing's not gonna stop ringing. I thought I turned the ringer off on it. I don't recognize the number. You know, you think it's some kind of a fucking emergency or some shit? Oh! Oh! It's one of those fucking spam things, man. That's interesting. They're all different people. You know, I'm not going to answer because I know what it is. People are calling. It's a thing, and it's like a virus, and it calls one person, and then their line calls another line, and it creates this chain of calls, and it's all bouncing off of my number, so that all of these people will think that I'm the person that's calling them. So when I pick up the phone, I'll be like, hello, and they'll be like, hello, you called me. I do you guys want me to do it? You want me to pick it up and see what they say? It's gonna be obnoxious as fuck. We've got more important things to do, don't we? Hello? Hello? Call ended, unknown caller. They're all different numbers. They're all from the same area code. They're all from the same area code with the same prefix. And then the same first number in the last 4 digits. Right? It's a computer. And it's only changing the last 3 digits of the phone number. This is an amazing kind of a computer. Hello?
Hey, hi.
How's it going?
This is Tom. I got your email about finding my cat. I am so relieved to finally get Captain Whiskers back.
Congratulations.
What? What do you mean?
I'm so happy for you.
In the email you said you found my whiskers. Is this some kind of sick joke?
No, I've got your cat right here.
Do you think it's funny to play these sick jokes on people? I want my damn cat back.
That's funny.
Do you or do you not have my cat?
So these are like pre-recorded.
Will you just give me your address? I want to see for myself.
It's interesting.
Look, I just want my cat back. Enough with the games. Oh, never mind. I found him. Captain Whiskers, you naughty boy. Where have you been?
I found my cat.
Just been pranked. Courtesy of prankowl.com.
So somebody's literally calling the phone and pranking the phone. So I know exactly what to do with that. It's a quick little trick you could do when you're having an issue. It's called the power off button. What? Ugh. Hey, Danny, I'm good. How are you, buddy? About to do another bong rip. 1 minute. All right, let's see. I want to save that that one. We've got plenty of this though. Are they spamming you? Yeah, somebody was repeatedly calling that line, but it's my old phone number. I don't even use that anymore. I don't even answer that phone anymore. I usually have the ringer off on it, but I was using it to text an old friend, so the ringer was on it, and so I just shut the phone off. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a for all. Cheers, everybody. No, Bob, I haven't. So that's the purple punch. highly narcotic and heavy. Purpley, grapey flavor. It really does have a grape flavor to it. This is what I smoked it from right here. And you'll notice it actually does have purple leaves. Crazy, huh? Usually somebody will give me some bud to smoke, and it'll be harsh. Oh man, it'll hurt my throat. Oh my goodness. I won't smoke it anymore. I'll do one hit of it, and I'll be like, no, 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 no. Yeah, Bob. No, I've never heard of them. Purple punch. Okay. Sherbet. This is the sherbet. Set it aside. Purple punch. This. Yes. Purple punch. Yes. Set it aside. Oh, you're going to do a conference with this guy. Okay, Bob, I got you. What does the sherbet taste like? You know, Chuckles, it smells like sherbet. It really is named well. When you smoke it, it has like a really overpowering perfumey flavor. You know, I thought that was the purple punch, and I was like, "Whoa, this is crazy!" Because I've had purple punch before, and I was like, "That's crazy, purple punch." It wasn't the purple punch; it was the sherbet, and over the top perfume, bro. Like, remember that Hindu Kush? The potency and the oiliness of the Hindu Kush, not the same flavor. But it had that potency and that you know, that oily where you get it on your lips. This sherbet, I've got some right here for a bong hit. It smells, you know, like a tasty, icy treat that you would have sitting out at a cafe. It's literally, they really nailed the fucking, it's so funny. It's like, you know, lemony, but creamy. But there's hints of, like hints of Durban, but just slight hints of Durban in there. There might not be Durban in it, but it's that kind of a licorice kind of. And there's an aftershave-y thing going on. Bro, there's so much shit going on inside this sherbet. And it's super duper strong and powerful, so you know, we mine our product, our super male vitality from the darkest, deepest caverns underneath the Alaskan Ocean, and of course, prisonplanet.com. You check it out for yourself. I've put on the deep dive suits. I've gone down in our deep dive submersibles. I've witnessed the operation. I chop up half of a line because it is so ultra potent. Our super male vitality product. It is so ultra potent that you will swear that you have lost 15 years, and you are 15 years younger. You will swear. So ultra potent. Greg, what's up? Jesus fucking Christ. This shit is... What, super ultra potent cannabis, pal? Psh, nobody does that shit anymore, pal. So yeah, this guy's like a strain hoarder. my neighbor is a breeder. And he crosses shit. So he does seeds every year too. He does just a little bit, he's like, I do seeds on everything, collect them. If I get a seed, I'll know who to blame. Were the reptiles down there too? Down where? Down reptiles? Down in the Alaskan Ocean? What? Are you in LA? Takashi 6'9". Took me a while to say 6'9". Takashi, no, I'm about 9 or 10 hours north of LA in California. Drive. About an hour and a half flight. Cheers to all regarding cannabis. Cannabis is just for all. This is that Aaron shit. This is that fucking whatever. It's awesome. What's up, yo? What's up? What's up? What's up? Wish I had a high voice, man. That's not got that Bell's palsy. I lost my high voice. I can't do Don King's son anymore. Don King's son. Smoking blunt with Pineapple Express at moment. Ron Lovenberry. Fuck yeah, Ron. Unreal, pal. Psh. Unreal, pal. Psh. Psh. Dude, this guy, my neighbor, right, check this out. He was so cool. We were fucking, he was taking me around his property and shit. And I was so comfortable with the guy, I started fucking with him. And I realized, I was like, wow, I don't know, but I'm like, I'm saying fucked up shit to him just to fuck with him. To make him laugh and shit. I was like, this guy's cool, man. And let me tell you something. That was before I had tried his cannabis. Now think of how cool I think he is. Fuck. I don't know what pheno of Skittles it is that I have. But it makes my mouth water just smelling it. Day 10, 18 of flower with Remo news. Hell yeah, Greg. I got a Hornet in here. I have a fucking microfiber towel. Catch me a Hornet. Got a rag. A towel. Come on. Nobody does rags and towels anymore, pal. Unreal. Unreal, pal. Nobody does those anymore, pal. show you guys how to catch a hornet. This is how you catch a hornet, and they're pollinators, so you don't want to kill them, right? You want to let them go, so they'll keep pollinating outside. So this is how you catch a hornet. You can take a microfiber towel, fold it up into like 4, like that. You'll be fine. They can't sting through that. And then just go up. Up, 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 up. He flew away. Look at him. Look at him go. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back over here, you. Hey, there he goes. Wait till he goes back on the window, right? And then just do this. Wrap him up, right? Don't crunch it. And now there's a hornet in this microfiber. I'm going to go outside. I can take the microfiber, throw it on the table and open it up, and he'll fly away, or I can release it from my hand. That's all I'm going to do right now. It's super simple to do. And they, they're just trying to get the fuck out. And if you know how to do this, you won't get stung. Now, if you do not want to do this with a bald-headed, it's called a bald-headed hornet. They're black and white. Don't fuck with them. Don't do that. I mean, I will, because I'm a pro. But you got to be really careful, because you piss one of them off, they will fuck your world up. Off he goes into the wilderness, flying away. Flying away, flying away, flying away. He said this. He said this. He said this. He said, you guys like that? It's simple. Look, a microfiber towel. You take it like this. You fold it in half once, right? And then you fold it the other way in half, right? And then you can catch them like that. And as soon as you catch them, you can fold it really gently one more time. And they're stinging this thing repeatedly. Sting, 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 sting. Some of them are. And some of them don't. Some of them, if you're not hurting them and they don't feel threatened, they'll chill in there. And they won't be stinging this thing. And when you let it out, you'll see they're not like stuck in there trying to sting it. No, some of them, they'll sting it once or whatever. They're all different. They all behave differently. A bald-faced hornet, I said bald-headed, a bald-faced hornet, they're called. That motherfucker won't stop stinging, and it won't stop biting, and it won't stop stinging, and it won't stop biting, and it wants to kill you, and it wants you dead, and it doesn't fucking care. And its whole life mission is to fuck your world up. And you have to be careful with those things. Now, I will go right up to one of them fuckers on the window. I'll catch him, and I'll let him go outside. The right time of year, man, they're at quarter of the hour. Thank you very much, sir. Right time of year, they're fucking coming in. You know? They're coming in. They get in, and, you're either going to go, spray them, you're going to kill them, you're going to swat them, or you're going to catch them and or open up the window, or and that doesn't work that often, opening up the window. Very often they'll fly to another window. It sucks. So I learned, I was like, I didn't want to hurt them because they're pollinators. I want them to survive. How do I get them out of the house the easy way? Fuck. It just takes a second, man. Microfiber or a towel. A hand towel works great. Hand towel. Look, Brian, when I approached that hornet, it saw me and it flew away. Did you guys see what happened? It flew a circle around me. It flew a whole circle all the way around me and went right back to the window. Did you guys see that? Because I scared it. It wasn't trying to attack me. It wanted to get the fuck out of the house. As long as I'm not freaking out, it's like, well, fuck this thing. Get the fuck out of my way. Me first. That's all it's thinking. Soap water? Hell yeah. I tell you, Brian, not intentionally, But oh God, don't you hate when you disturb one of them? When you step on one? Oh God, it's the fucking worst. I hate fucking stink bugs, dude. I hate them. I hate them. Oh. Now, there's a thing about stink bugs too. Check this out. Stink bugs are friendly. And if there's a stink bug in your house and you want to get it out of your house, as long as you don't freak out. If you treat it like something cute, like, oh, hey, you, hi, and you pick it up all slowly and shit, and you let it outside, it'll never fucking attack you. It's when you step on them or when they feel threatened, that's when they'll do it. And it takes a little bit of coercion to get them to go. Oh, God, I hate that smell. We got them in Florida, and they got them here in California. I got them here. Yeah, definitely. I haven't seen one in a while, but I will. David C. Baker Jr. David C. Baker. David C. Baker Jr. And they is sipping some cold coffee from the last show. Yeah. Until it flies in your mouth. Yeah. Has that happened to you, buddy? Oof. Oh. Oh. Caffeine, yeah, a little caffeine. It's just a little. This is just a splash. I wouldn't mind having me a whole cup of coffee though right now. Actually, I haven't eaten a lot today. I've probably lost some weight. I should probably get on the scale. I should definitely get on the scale. See how much I weigh. Definitely burned some calories today. I definitely burned some calories. I definitely lost some weight. I definitely lost some weight today. How many How many grams did I definitely lose? 72.568. 72.568 grams of weight. Unreal. Belay. 420, hell yeah, cheers everybody, happy 420. Belay. Belay. Alright, that purple punch, though. That purple punch, though. I don't want to get knocked out, you know, but it's like, I'm like, what do I got to do for the rest of the day? I could just chill because I worked my ass off today. You know, I've taken the dog out for 3 hikes. Look at him. Look at him. He's fucking exhausted. Look at the little guy. I hung out with 2 of my neighbors today. Worked on a fence with one of them. My other neighbor came over and we were saying goodbye. We're like, up, social distancing, right? We totally did that shit. Even out here on all this acres. There's 4 cases in my county. There's 4 reported cases in my county. We're all practicing social distancing, all that shit. It's good. When him and I were both wearing gloves, me and my neighbor, so we didn't touch anything when we were doing that fence. And the one time I had to take my glove off to do something, I felt a little uncomfortable. I was like, I wanted to get my glove back on as quick as possible. Just felt uncomfortable. I want to really adhere to that shit as much as I can. Okay, let's go back to the woohoo! Go back to that Sherbet. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is for all. Cheers, everybody. It's the A.K.Aaron shit, son. Cheers, guys. Man, he's got some good shit. He's got good shit, man. So he had some trees on his property that fell over onto my lot. Big fucking trees. And he offered to grab the wood that was from his tree that fell onto my property. And I was like, no, bro. I was like, that's cool. I got it. Oh, he's a really nice guy. It's fucking great. And he took his chainsaw. Dude, what this guy did with the chainsaw, he cut through this giant fucking tree that would fall in. He cut through this giant tree with one slice, man. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how long did that take? He's like, just a couple minutes, man. He had a brand new saw. I think he did it with a brand new saw. And he went right fucking through this giant tree. We don't know if it's a cedar tree. Now, you guys, this is gonna freak you all out. We don't know if it's. I didn't have my phone on me, but I'll get it. He invited me over. He's like, yeah, bro, because I gotta make him. I've got his number and shit to text him, but I gotta make him. I gotta squish some of this for him and bring it back. But when I go over there, I'm gonna get some pictures. Check the shit out. We don't know if it's a cedar or Douglas fir. I'm thinking because it's like a fucking perfect circle, it's a Douglas fir, because cedars grow like in this weird pattern. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. These circles are perfect. He counted. He's like, it's over 200, bro. The fucking tree was over 200 years old before it died. The tree was over 200 years old. And he's got two other trees on his property that are almost that big. And I've got two trees on my property that are almost that big. And we've got a tree that's in our neighborhood that's on the main road that is that fucking big. That tree is 200 years old, roughly. See, now I didn't realize, but now I know by the size of the tree, how old they are, because he took the time to count the fucking rings. I said, dude, you're just like me. It's like, we got so much in common. That's fucking crazy. I was like, I would have counted those fucking rings too. But what I'm saying is, he came over there with his chainsaw, and everywhere where his trees fell across the fence and knocked it over, he fucking cut all of it, and he put it all on his property. He cut the trees and he dragged it all onto his property. And then I helped him put the fence back up. Huh, Eli, that's interesting. I'll get a picture of it. You guys will be able to count the rings yourself. Fire up my rosin press here. I haven't done that in a while. Jackals, McGusky, McGee, Jackals, McGusky, McGee, Jackals, McGusky, Um. Okay, Google. How old are some of the giant redwood trees?
Here's a summary from Live Science. These giants can live to be 2,000 years old. Though they once thrived throughout much of the northern hemisphere, today redwoods are only found on the coast from central California through southern Oregon.
2,000 years old. And you got motherfuckers cutting them things down. Tch, douchebags. You know? God, man, it fucking kills me that people do that shit. Yeah, you know, I want to cut down 2,000-year-old trees. Why? You're an asshole. I hope one falls on you. Or better yet, I hope you cut your own fucking head off before you even put a cut in the goddamn tree. You fucking pieces of shit. You're cutting, even if it's 1,000 years old or 500-year-old trees, you guys are fucking pieces of shit. Aaron's buds are fucking awesome, guys. He really, I gotta give him. I told him I was gonna do this strain review. I said, listen, bro, I'm gonna take your stuff. I'm gonna trim it up. I'm gonna show it off. I'm gonna fucking. So what should I call you on there? I was like, I don't want to use your name and shit. So you can use my last name. My friends call me by my last name. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. He's like, well, you know, people I used to sell my buds to, they used to call me A.K.Aaron because I used to sell that AK-47. I was like, oh, that's you, son. I said, you're AK-47, motherfucker. That's you. Redwood area of trees. That's not the redwoods. I think you're thinking of the those are the sequoias, or I think they're called. It's a group of trees that live somewhere in Canada. Is it Canada? Where that is the single largest living organism, the oldest largely this oldest, wasn't it the oldest living, like, is it the largest living organism? I'm pretty sure it's not redwoods. It's sequoias, right? Oh, wait, not sequoias. Sequoias are redwoods, right? Maybe that is it. Sequoias are redwoods. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. That's one tree I really don't know anything about because I only have 2 of them on my property and they're just fucking little babies. And I ran one over and killed it. It's in the process of dying right now. Do not yell at me. I know. Trust me. I've hated on myself enough for that. Yeah, right. Sequoias are redwoods. I think you're right, Brian. I think you're right. But is it the sequoias? Is that large? Okay, Google. What's the largest living organism in the world?
According to Business Insider, the world's largest living thing is even bigger than a blue whale. Meet Armillaria ostii, or, as it's nicknamed, the humongous fungus.
Yeah, okay. It's in Oregon. Right, it's in Oregon. This is what I remember. And it's a mushroom. It's all one colony of mushrooms, right? It's considered an organism. 2,385 acres. Almost 4 square miles in the Malheur National Forest in Oregon. They're fucking mushrooms. There's a picture. It's not. Whatever. They're mushrooms. They're just like normal mushrooms. It's a fucking mushroom patch. Yeah, Iceman and I drove through that fucking redwood tree, man. We drove through it in the car. This picture, I think... No, I got that picture here. Maybe not. Yeah, not that one. It's not on here. But there's a picture of Iceman and I where we're in the car together. And we drove through that motherfucker. It's on a video, right? We put that shit on a video. Top of the hour. Cannabis is just for all. Cheers, everybody. Could you try to take us on a couple hours hike with you? Sure. You know, I could hike you around my property, David. Take Rogan for a walk? You want to take Rogan for a walk with me, bro? You want to take Rogan for a walk with me, bro? You could definitely hike my property for an hour easy. You just take a couple trails, go up here, go up there, all on my property, and you're just, you know, you can walk the perimeter of it, which you can't do. You can't walk the perimeter of my property. It's impossible to traverse because there's these manzanitas. You can't. Got to have it cleared. They're dead hardwood trees. They're piled up everywhere, and you just can't get through it. So, but there's trails all through there, man. It's pretty cool. I take the dog. I mean, he's still sleeping. The doggy's still sleeping, but he wakes up periodically throughout the day. He'll be ready. He could go on the YouTube on the Facebook channel. I mean, you know. But the broadcasting isn't very good. It cuts in and out. Remember that, bro. So as I hike around the property, it's gonna cut in and out. So. On your store, all the same kind. Yes. Yeah, no, Greg. They're all the same kind. It all comes from the same bucket. It all comes from the same bucket. All the ones that you see on the website, those are long gone. It's all extra strength now. It all looks like this. It's the heavy shit. Really good, really well mixed. Really smooth consistency. You know, it's got that really smooth. You want to put it on your lips. That's smooth. Could we see them sometime? Yeah, I gotta put this thing on cellular. It's at 100% charge. I wonder if the dog wants to go outside and go for a walk. Yeah, he perked up when I said that. How you doing, buddy? You want to go outside? You sleeping? He's sleeping. He's sleeping. I'm heating up the plates on my rosin press right now. They are probably just about heated up. Get me some of that parchment paper. And rock some of that. Yeah, I was going to press some dabs. Please donate so we can get top of the line home internet. Yeah, you could say that if you want. It would help me with that, sure. I would love to get cable. Oh my goodness, that would be fantastic. But you know, it doesn't run up here yet, so maybe it will. just don't know how hot the plates are yet. I could check the temp on it, I guess, couldn't I? Have to get up. And look, it'll tell me. They are. Yep, they're up there. They're up there. They're ready. They're ready for squishing some goddams. They're ready for the goddamn squishings of the goddams. All right, now I got parchment paper. If I remember correctly. Spot. I think it was out here. Not there or there. There is a roll of it. There is a roll of it. And I thought it was. Not here, but I don't see it. Okay. Hopefully I've got, yeah, I think I got another box of parchment paper. Let's see. Parchment. Here it is. Oh, here it is. I put it away. Wow, look at me putting shit away. Parchment paper. Yeah. Jimmy Doors live? Yeah. Floating my own satellite? Yeah. 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 Hey now, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't do it. Wow. 2 equal parts. We're gonna squish the rising. I told him, I looked at that, I said, man, these strains look like they're gonna put out a lot of oil. There's a lot of trikes. For sure. A lot of trikes. Look at that, done by hand. A little hand rip in there. Okay, now we want that to kind of lie flat in there. Now, what's okay to do is we can use the buds that are not trimmed. You don't have to trim buds when you're squishing them. It's pretty cool, huh? So we'll just grab one of these untrimmed buds. Right here. And we'll kind of squish it together a little bit. Take that stem out of there. We don't want that stem in there. Okay. Just kind of smush this together here. Okay. Plates are ready. All right, we're gonna go on over here to the rosin press. There we go. All right. that centered. I think that's going to work right there. Lock this down. Alright, down it goes. And we will put the pressure on. 2, 3 tons. The oil's already coming out. Pouring out of this one. So 6 tons. That's going to be good for this one. This one, because it's pouring out so fast, I don't have to go super, super bad. Look at this. Oh, it's too bright. I hate fucking this shit. Ah, God damn it. Here, hold on a second. That's putting out a really nice. A nice oil there. So let's do this. Okay. All right. See if I see any more oil coming out. So we pressed it at 7 tons. (180 degrees). Really nice return on there. I can already see it. Here, let's come over here. Isn't that tricky? Had a blotter ready to go here. Great. I'll bring this to Aaron. I'll bring the bud so he can see what it looks like after it's squished. It smells nice. And we'll try a dab of it, and then I'll bring this over to him. Let me see how easily it scrapes off of there. Rogan's waking up. Yeah, it scrapes right off the paper. Let's try a dab of this. I think Aaron's gonna like this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's try A.K.Aaron's dabs, son. What do you guys say about that? And his stuff is all cured, so his stuff should be ready to go. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't pills for all. Cheers, everybody. A.K.Aaron. Yeah, it really retains the flavor of the bud. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I'm going to go run that over to him. You guys take care. Thanks for watching my show. Hope y'all had fun. I'll see you on tonight's show. 7:10 or something like that, maybe later. All right, stay in. Take care. And go watch some Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore's live on YouTube right now. I'd suggest go watch him. All right, guys. Trendy As Dabbers on IG. Trendy As Dabbers on Twitter. And if you go over to Jimmy Dore, go in the chat and tell him that Trendy As Dabbers sent you over there. Okay? Cool. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye, y'all. What? What? What's up, David? What's up, David C. Baker? I got to go, man. I got stuff I got to do. I got to walk my doggy. I got to go take my neighbor this. He was nice enough to give me this bud. And I want to be nice enough to bring him the resin that I just squished out of it. You know? I want to go bring the neighbor. You know? I'll be back tonight, man. I'll do a show in a few hours. Take a break, maybe go eat some food. You know, I don't know, watch something. Go watch Jimmy Dore. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You guys take care. I will see you. Bye-bye.